Welcome back to the channel. What you're about to see is a clear example of authority being abused, and the camera catching what was never meant to be seen. One officer is already facing consequences, but the real question is this: was it ignorance, ego, or outright corruption? Watch closely and decide for yourself. And before we begin, hit that like button so these videos reach more people and expose misconduct where it happens.
I'm out with Joe Orga from Breaking the Flaw. What's going on here today, Joe?
Well, they're trying to raise a 10% tax on top of the 7% tax on guns and ammo.
Okay, so we're gonna go inside and we're gonna exercise our right to film in a publicly accessible area. Hopefully we get to interview some people and see how it goes.
That means?
What that mean?
It means hang loose. That's what us Hawaiians do back in the islands.
Yeah? You're Hawaiian? Cool.
The video doesn't ease in, it detonates. Raised voices, hostility, and raw defiance hit before the audience even understands what's happening. Then the scene resets, and context snaps into focus. The auditor introduces himself and explains why he's here: a government building, a controversial tax increase, and the simple act of filming in a publicly accessible space. From the first moments, the tone is confrontational. This isn't about conversation. It's about testing limits, authority, and how quickly tolerance disappears when a camera is present.
Everything. Look who's here, guys. The YouTube star.
What's up, man? Free America, baby! Free America!
Of course. Always.
I got it for you, okay?
You can find him on a video called The Long Walk of Shame. That's Officer 66 from Capitol Police.
All right. Oh, you're female. You had pink.
If you want. I already met this guy. I met him at the front door.
How you guys doing today?
Good, good.
right.
But if you're gonna go
I do? I don't say my name, but
Auditing America.
yes, Auditing America. How do you know me?
I watch you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What do you think about my channel?
I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Good, man. I'm Enrique, by the way. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for watching.
Oh, I looked when you were down in Port Cicilline. That was great.
Saw that? What are we doing here today?
Gun rights.
Perfect. Perfect.
As the camera moves through the building, tension quietly thickens. Officials notice. Officers recognize the filmer. Past history lingers in the air, referenced through comments and side remarks. There's no direct challenge yet, but the discomfort is obvious. Smirks, glances, and forced calms signal that patience is thin. Everyone here understands one thing. The camera isn't welcome, even if it's lawful. This segment plants the seed for what's about to erupt.
It was good. What was your name again?
Kevin,
Kevin, good meeting you, man.
nice meeting you.
All right.
Now it's important.
What's up, Joe?
What's going on?
What's going on here today?
We got some subscribers here.
We do.
Yeah. These guys right here, they were like, oh. Yeah, no problem. I found them for you. This is the guy.
How are you?
You better be fucking kidding me. Good job, bro. Good job.
Thank you.
Work it out too, man. I appreciate you,
Thank
man.
you.
All the way, bro.
Thank you so much.
All the way. You're going to court on that, right?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Dude, you're gonna win, bro. You're gonna win.
I really hope
Sure.
so. I really hope so.
Andy, I got it right on here on this.
They're trying to intimidate me, but
I know you were right across the street from in East Greenwich,
Yeah.
right? across the street. What was it? The Army National Guard.
Army National Guard. That's
No,
where
no, that's not East Ridge. That's Cranston.
Cranston. Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I got arrested.
But you held your ground, bro. You did right.
all the way.
All the way.
When he got arrested in the socket, that was bad too.
I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you do another one in Providence with that cop? Big cop came out and was trying to intimidate you or something?
Probably. I have over home.
He was a captain.
Stayed around his back.
Yes.
No. He was following you down the road and you're like,
Yep. Yep.
He was captain of the Providence Police Department.
Captain Luis St. Lucas from Providence Police. That's his name. He's a menace to society.
Absolutely. We don't need his help.
We don't.
He needs to get.
The atmosphere shifts when members of the public step in. Supporters recognize the auditor, praise past confrontations, and openly criticize police conduct from earlier incidents. Names are spoken. Reputations are questioned. The power dynamic flips. Authority is no longer unified, and public opinion enters the frame. This moment matters because it emboldens the auditor and sharpens the divide. What was quiet tension now feels personal.
His ass fired.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Yep. He needs to go home, go to sleep.
This guy. I couldn't believe that.
All right. All right. Okay. Then you need to put a sign right here that says this is a private area. This is public. You don't tell people what to do. Who are you? Who are you? Then I don't have to do anything either. Who are you? Says who? Says who? You can't even do that. You can't even. How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? Listen, step away from me right now because there's about 200 people watching you. So let's not make a fool out of yourself.
I'm not making a fool out of it. If you go in any other offices, I'm gonna have you escorted out.
Why? It's not private. Does it say private?
Offices. This is a public area. It is a private area.
Really? Because I'm gonna look into that. What's your name?
You can look at. It doesn't make a difference.
Then screw you. Get out of my face. You don't want to tell me who you are?
Disrespectful.
I say whatever the hell I want. I say whatever the hell I want.
Need him out of the building.
Out of the building? You can't do that. This is a public place. This is a public place.
He's being derogatory. He's being
Nope.
disrespectful.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Listen, we've been through this before. This is a public place.
This is public in here. Those are offices.
Get lost. Okay? Get lost. Get lost. Don't tell me what to do. This is public.
And you're not telling me what to do.
Then
I'm trying to talk to this gentleman.
Don't try to intimidate me either.
Mr. Torres, please.
I'm just filming. Don't nobody tell me what to do. It doesn't say private right there. Yep. Walk away. I'm gonna find out who he is. Who the hell does he think he is? Talking to me like that. This is definitely not a private office. It doesn't say do not enter. So now he's gonna walk back out and he's gonna do a walk of shame.
This is where restraint collapses. An individual confronts the auditor, claiming the space is private and issuing commands, without signs, credentials, or clarity. The auditor pushes back instantly, citing public access and refusing to be intimidated. Voices rise. Threats are implied. The confrontation becomes a test of who actually understands the law versus who's relying on authority by assumption. When the challenger backs off, the retreat is unmistakable. This is the moment control slips, and everyone watching knows it.
That's the one that told on me. Walk of shame. Go home.
Oh, shame, you're leaving.
Go home.
You're leaving.
I'm leaving?
You're leaving.
I'm leaving? For what reason? For what reason? I haven't done anything and this is a public place. You're leaving. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Yeah, this is not your house, okay? This is the state house. Am I leaving, officer? I guess not.
But since when is the state in the business of determining what's harmful and what isn't?
Well, we certainly have a Department of Public Health that, at least on the topic of cigarettes, has in the past had quite a few things to say. In fact, really all government policy and programs kind of go to the vein of improving society where it can, and tax policy is often used as a function of that, whether it's the cigarette tax, or whether it's tax credits for low-income people. Tax policy in general is generally used to influence societal outcomes.
And I realize that. Do you realize that during the tax settlement with the tobacco companies, the state of Rhode Island was afforded billions? Okay, and what did they do with it? They squandered it.
Okay, I've been pretty liberal in allowing all of us to express, so let's stay focused, please, on the issues at hand.
It's just...
Now comes the aftermath. Someone insists the auditor must leave, but no one can articulate a legal reason. Officers hesitate. Orders stall. Questions hang unanswered. The contradiction is glaring. Public building, lawful behavior, no violation. Yet removal is still floated. As the uncertainty grows, authority visibly falters. The attempt collapses under scrutiny, and the auditor remains. The camera captures what words can't hide. Confusion replacing confidence.
Shameful, and it's a disgrace that you would even attempt to attack the Second Amendment like that. Thank you.
Okay, are there any other questions? One more. Gotcha.
Okay, so could someone, in your words, define negative externality for me, please, in your interpretation of it?
All the PhD economists, we might as well we could use your degree, man.
First time, I guess, for everything.
You also have art.
And Frank? I think I saw him earlier.
In terms of art? Is it art?
Yep.
Yes. I just want to say that we had a revolution in this state. We fought against tyrants because of a 1% tax. Now we have a 7% tax, and now they want to add another 10% tax. I think we need another revolution. Hopefully it's peaceful, but only tyrants are afraid of the populace to own guns, and that's why they want to tax us. That's really all I have to say.
Thank you.
Fuck your taxes. We need a revolution.
Asking it, let me just run through and say Dan Patterson. Looks like he's the last one. 11. Would you be interested in testifying?
Yep. Don't come if you listen. Okay, first of all, you don't ask. I don't have to answer any questions to you. So if you don't want to be filmed, you don't come to the camera.
I'm just curious.
Well, you don't want to be filmed, you don't come to the camera. Because you're in public. You're in public.
It's all right. I don't want a confrontation.
With enforcement paused, the scene shifts toward policy and protest. Speakers address taxation, economic pressure, and government overreach. The language intensifies, frustration spills into ideology. References to revolution and resistance surface, reframing the audit as part of a larger struggle. The tension hasn't vanished, it's transformed. The building becomes more than a location. It becomes a symbol of power being questioned from the inside.
Doing?
What are you doing?
Just asking you what you're doing.
Well, what does it look like I'm doing?
Walking around taping people?
Bing, 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 bingo.
Are you in support of the NRA? You have a t-shirt of ours?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I am.
Okay. Glad to know that.
What's wrong? What's wrong with that guy?
I don't know. Maybe he had a long
Who is he?
Who is he? He works here. I don't know.
Is he a cop? Is he a cop? Does he make decisions of who gets to stay and who gets to leave? Did you inform him?
So we really need to start now tackling plastics, and this is a great first step. Thank you so much for putting this going.
Any questions? Representative, I'm just going to go through some names here. Daniel Vieira, I don't know if he's here or not, but he's from the Theater Owners of New England. He says written testimony only, but he is opposed to it as drafted. Dino Pacelli from Cinema World. Please proceed.
As said, my name is Dino Pacelli, and I'm from Cinema World Theaters. We also do own a restaurant, and we're opposed to this measure more on the theatrical side. We understand the needs for this on the restaurant side, and we're not looking to say we don't want to do it in our restaurant. We understand it, and we support that part of it. The issue to us is in the movie theater side. For a host of reasons, from safety to that has to be our paramount issue to our guests. If any of you have been to a movie, this is a large drink. It's 44 ounces. If you've tried any of the alternative straws, which I have 30 samples with me, everything from corn to wheat to paper, that we have been trying, because to be honest, we wanted to be on the forefront before this happened. We've met with some of the biggest names in the industry of making these alternative straws, from Hoffmaster to the whole host, and none of them have a viable solution to be able to hold a straw in a cup for 3 hours, with the constant abuse of in the lid, out of the lid, and you can't serve a drink without a lid in a dark auditorium. If you get spills, you are going to have people slipping, you are going to have people falling, you are going to have all kinds of issues, which brings in liability problems, which brings in all kinds of situations. So plastic is currently our option that we have in that. Now, if you've been to a theater, we're not like a self-serve restaurant. If you go to the concession
So we put them on a list, and we have our dispatch team specifically working with them to send them more trips. Some of them we've met their needs. Some we're still working on it and refining it and tweaking it, and we will continue to do that. We don't want anybody to go out of business. We actually want them to register as, minority operations, for the requirement of the contract. So we're going to be working with them to help them with that process. So we've done, again, on-site training, extended our office hours, process claims for them, allow them to come in and bring their claims. We actually enter them in for them so they can get paid. We're really doing absolutely everything we can to ensure that they're successful. And then we're actually driving around and pretending that we're drivers and providers so that we can understand what it's like to use our systems and make sure we make them as easy for them as possible.
Okay, just one follow-up question to that. I know that you have 35 people on staff here in Rhode Island, but if for some reason MTM goes out of business, and I don't want to see that, but if MTM goes out of business, besides those 35 positions, what does that mean in number for unemployment with all transportation providers included?
Well, if I would have to estimate that there are over 600 drivers providing services every day for this program, so you're talking about nearly 700 individuals. You know, basically if you take the estimation of the contract, really, you take 80% because that's what we pay transportation providers. So if it's 2.5, 25, 30 million a year, 24 million is the impact on the local community. But there is a performance bond, you know, to ensure our performance for the state.
Chairman, you're all set. Representative Johnson, did you have a comment? Oh, Scotty first. Representative Slater.
Thank you, Chairman. So, I just want to say, I appreciate your efforts as far as straightening this issue out. I know last meeting that we had there, I asked you if you were sincere, and I do find your sincerity because after the meeting, I did get your information and reached out to you with a number of clients that had issues, and I know that you worked with your team and the department also to work out those issues on those folks. And I appreciate you recognizing that, yeah, there's still more work to be done. And I'm sure we're going to hear that from some of the providers, and I acknowledge that. But I do appreciate the work and putting more effort into getting this straightened out. So I thank you, and I still want to hold you guys accountable and reach out to you. And so I appreciate having that contact and providing folks to be able to resolve those issues that I have from not only my constituents but other folks that have reached out to me. So I will continue to bring those issues to your attention, and hopefully we can resolve those and make this work for every Rhode Islander that relies on this service, especially some of the most vulnerable people. So
we're not going anywhere. Thank you for that recognition, but we're not going anywhere. We're here. Our door's open.
In the closing stretch, the core issue resurfaces one last time, filming in public. Another individual challenges the camera, demanding answers without authority to demand anything at all. Calmly and repeatedly, the auditor dismantles the claim. Public space, no obligation, no consent required. From there, the video settles into extended public testimony, reinforcing why the audit mattered. There's no dramatic arrest, no explosive ending, just persistence. After all the threats and pressure, the camera stays on. And that, quietly, is the point.